And what I'd like to do now is welcome back Gadi Mazor to the BlackBerry Jam stage to talk about bringing Nobex radio to BlackBerry 10 using Cascades. Hey, Gadi, welcome back.
Thank you, thank you.
So you were here with us last year showing off Nobex on Playbook and on BlackBerry 7.
Yes.
And now you have it up on BlackBerry 10, so let's take a look.
So we launched that 2 weeks ago, just got certification of built for BlackBerry last week. It's a, as you know, radio application. You can listen to one of 16,000 radio stations, the top terrestrial stations in over 100 countries. As before, you can listen to the station. Let me tune into that station.
102.1 The Edge, this is a Toronto favorite.
A Toronto station. It's very social, talking about social. You can see the YouTube clip of the song that is now playing or previously played. Share that with one line of code, basically tying into their infrastructure and getting all the sharing capabilities. You can, of course, find other stations, different genres of radio stations, music, sports, talk. Because of the capabilities of the device, we added for the first time podcasts.
Very nice.
So tons of podcasts, thousands of podcasts. You can subscribe to podcasts. And if I take, say, the TED Talks podcast, you can see, you can not just listen to podcasts, you can also view video podcasts.
Very cool.
And that will come up in a second. So that's a video TED lecture. And
so the entire experience here, I mean, it looks so fluid, so native. I mean, you have all the navigation controls that you have in the core applications. You have all the integration. I mean, what's enabled you to do this?
Short answer, Cascade. I mean, everything is Cascade-based. It's a native app, it's Cascade. It's a division between user interface and code that is clear. To us, that's important also because of our specific business nature. A major part of our business is white label versions for top brands. So we have our consumer-facing Nobex radio. That's over 10 million users. That's how we're known. But we also have white label versions for major networks. So that's the top public radio network in Canada. That's their version. We have versions for single stations. We work very, very closely with local RIM teams in the country. So this is, for instance, one of the top radio stations in South Africa. You see that the user interface is different. It's exactly the same flow, the same code, the same functionality, and the division and Cascade, the division between user interface and code enables you to keep exactly the same code base and very quickly adapt that to the requirement of white label.
So it's very, very little work for you, although we won't let
that's part of our business. So that's
know. But to take one of these white label radio stations and bring them up on the platform.
Yes, yes.
Excellent, excellent. Now I know in BlackBerry 7 you had tremendous success integrating with BBM in terms of driving the virality of the app.
Yeah, so we talked about that exactly last year. We saw a 52% increase in the number of downloads by basically integrating one BBM feature, and that's when someone starts playing something, we post an activity to his BBM profile, and that makes the app viral, because then passively, without him actively inviting anyone, they see the activity, they click, that's download. So of course, we do the same on BB10. There are also other touch points that we really like. So for instance, if I now play in the background, that's a common, not necessarily for video, but for radio stations, it's a common practice. I mean, you start playing a radio station, you put the device back, you put the device at the side, or you're doing something else.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Yeah, I do that
and
all
if,
the time.
for instance, you change the volume. Now, this is a system, the volume control dialog is a system dialog that enables us through our app to publish specific items to that dialog. So it's really part of the app, and if I click that part of the system, and if I click that, I'm back in the app. So that's really a way to make that the native BlackBerry 10 experience integrated.
No, I mean, we've really done everything we can to make it feel like these applications they aren't disconnected from the core experience. They're really a part of that core experience.
And the core experience, of course, a major part of that is the BlackBerry Hub. So if you saw that I subscribed to different podcasts. I noticed yesterday that you subscribe to Dilbert.
Yeah.
Let's check your device.
So I am. I think this is I've been pretty open about it. I'm a big Nobex fan. I use it all the time.
So you see, that's a Nobex. You see the splat on it. I don't think that's the official name for this, but that's the splat on the Nobex. That means if you look now at your hub, you should see notifications.
Bring up my notifications. Right.
So you see, we sent you notification that there's a new Dilbert show.
And click on this.
You click on that, you click more, and you're back in the app directly to your
Oh, look, it's
Let's
asking
skip it,
me
yeah.
to update my BBM status.
Yeah, directly into the Dilbert new episode. And now not only you are happy because you subscribe to Dilbert and you got that, but as a free app, you make money not when the app is downloaded, when the app is used. We basically made you now come back to the app on a daily basis and then make the app part of your daily
Yeah, I
routine.
mean, it's a great example, again, of showing that deep integration of the core experience. It's driving through the infrastructure to get notifications down to the device. I mean, it's just a great experience.
Thank you.
All right, well, thank you for sharing with us,
Thank
Gadi.
you. Thanks.
Take care.